So, hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, Gyana. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing good. Thank you for asking.
So, ma'am, could you please
So
introduce?
let me introduce, yeah, definitely
Yes.
let me introduce myself for your channel. So my name is Varsha and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I have started my YouTube channel and my channel name is Learning English with Varsha. So that's all about me.
Oh, wow, wonderful. And you are so lucky that you are from Himachal. It's a heaven place. People say it's a so beautiful place. So great. It's a lovely that you have this type of places. But here, of course, you must be happy that yeah, you were born there. Great. So okay, now I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Gyanan from UP in Lucknow, and of course, I have this YouTube channel, English with Village Blog, which I have been learning for 1.5 years. So that's all about me. So, ma'am, I would like to know that when did you start learning English?
Yeah, that was a story behind it. I knew the value of English, but I was not into properly. But in 2021, I joined a life coaching master course, and there were all the women were speaking in English, and I was not able to speak one sentence. And then I decided that I should learn English, and I joined few sessions. And within 6 months, I got my first job, online job at home, and that was the ecstatic moment for me that I was earning at home because of this language. So then I decided that I should go further, for intermediate or advanced level. So that was my story. And between I when I left from my job, I didn't practice properly. But this year, in month of April, I have started my YouTube channel because of one of my friends. She's also a YouTuber. She told me that you can start your YouTube channel, and then I'm consistent about every day. I'm speaking at least with one person on Skype. So this is the best journey
Oh,
for me. I can say that.
great, great, great. So now your English is fantastic, fabulous. So how much time did you take to learn this language? Like now you are speaking very well.
Yeah, this is like not a one day process. Every day, when we are practicing every day with anyone, if there is no one, so we can practice with ourselves that okay, because this is a learning process and lifelong learning. Every day we are learning something new, sometimes vocabulary, sometimes pronunciation and voice modulation as well. So these are the things that every day I'm learning something new.
At the beginning, what kind of problem did you face with this language?
Yeah, that was the biggest challenge for me. At that time, I didn't know about like a YouTube channel at that time and how to learn from the YouTube channel. So that's why I have started with the mentor. And mentor, it was good experience for me because the mentor they don't know how to. Yeah, they know how to teach, but the thing was that they didn't know that what was my requirement. So that was the biggest challenge for me. But when I got my job and I that was a counselor job, so every day I had to talk at least 10 to 15 people. So that was the best thing for me because everything is about practice. Any skill, if you will practice properly, so you will be able to speak. So that was a good time for me.
Correct, correct. Because teacher and trainer and mentor, they can guide you, but they can't practice on your place. You have to practice. Suppose after learning car, so after suppose someone like taught me how to drive a car, but after learning, we have to drive alone, so we have to
Uh,
dare. So anyone can guide you only, and not nobody can make you fluent in English in this any field.
yeah,
So of course I must say that
but
of course.
again, there is one thing. There is one thing that if you have sufficient time, you have free time. That okay, you can take 1 year, 2 years for improving yourself. That you can use YouTube channels or YouTube videos for learning your like a skill. But if you have limited time, okay, and you want to earn from this, and you are in a job and you want to hike in your salary, so definitely you have need for mentor, because somewhere when we are learning by ourselves, so we are taking time, but when we
Correct.
haven't sufficient time, so for that reason definitely a mentor is must.
Yeah, of course. At the beginning, we need any teacher, trainer to guide us because it's really very difficult, like learning English by yourself. Because sometimes we just get confused that okay, what should I speak and what kind of structure should we use? So that mentor can guide us properly. So of course, I must say that. So nowadays, like teacher, trainer are available on social media. You don't need to go outside, spend time. But of course, this type of facilities
Yeah.
we are getting being at home. So great. And I also like I have some students. I just teach them. I guide them how to become fluent English because I have become fluent English, yeah, without any teacher, trainer, and environment. So I just guide. I'm not a teacher. I'm not saying that I'm a teacher because my qualification is not good, and the place where I live, I'm not getting any kind of information about education. But the way
But
I have learned,
again, there is no need for education. If you have like at least basic education, and you are able to teach, you have skill, na. So everyone now we can take an example of Virat Kohli. He has studied only 12th grade, but
correct, correct.
he's good. Okay,
Yeah,
so that is the thing that you are doing good if you are teaching. So definitely you have to teach. There is no, I don't think so that I have done my master in computer, but I am not able to teach computer, na. So there is no
yeah,
use for mastering in computer. So yeah,
correct. Yeah, so many we can see so many celebrity and so many cricketers. So their education is not good. However, their English, oh my God,
yeah,
fabulous. When they speak on the stage, so lovely because they are speaking. They are in that environment. So that is why it's a skill.
yeah.
It doesn't require any certificate. Okay, until you have any certificate, you can't speak. No, no, no. It's just because of your practice, just because of your mindset, your tongue because earlier it was very very hard not to crack for me and so many people face problem no matter whether you are highly qualified or what. So in the beginning we have to face problem, but when we create any habit, suppose I decided that okay, I will practice every day no matter what happens. So of course in the beginning we face so many problems, we feel bored, we feel tired, we say oh my god, it's a really very hard nut to crack. But of course after 10 days, after 1 month, you are going to be happy until you do. You just say oh I today I didn't do anything. So of course by this way I made habit. Earlier I used to think and I used to speak. It was really very hard to correct to pronounce speak any single word with mouth because that time I was not in the habit of speaking language. So but I thought okay, let it be, I'm alone, nobody is going to laugh at me, nobody is judging me, so let it speak. Otherwise in village area if you speak in English in front of anyone, so okay, you might be humiliated.
They will
So
make laugh.
yeah, I didn't let anyone know that yes, I am learning English. I hide myself from other. And now people are getting gradually just because of social media. They watch my YouTube. So whenever they come, they say, "Oh, you just you have learned English. You without telling us, and how could it be possible?" Then I revealed that yeah, it was my dream because that time I didn't reveal because if I had revealed in front of you, so you would have denied that okay, Gyanan, you should not do because you are living in village area. So what will you do with this language? Your education is not, and this and that. People always pull your leg. They don't want you to
Yes,
go
yes.
ahead and ahead. So this type.
And
So
you
of
will
course,
not achieve your goal if you told them, so definitely you didn't achieve your goal. Now they know that, okay, now they will appreciate you.
yeah, of course. So I have done by myself. Still, I don't feel proud myself because that time I was crying, holding book in a hand, sitting in the corner of the room. That okay, what should I do? Where should I go? I just because of my passion, I have done it. Otherwise, it was not for
So
me.
you should pat your back, na? You should pat your back every day that I am doing good.
And no, of course. But I, of course, I guide my student that okay, don't think about so many things. Don't like people say so many things that you have to do this, you have to do that, and I still we just think that okay, grammar is so deep and it's a big. In order to speak English, we have to learn idiom, phrases, advanced structure, this and that and that. I just tell them no, you should not learn anything. Just do what I say because if you are perfect on basic things nobody can like stop you to become fluent English. Once we are perfect on basic thing, because all the magic is hidden in basic thing. People they can't understand. I don't know why, but I have become fluent English by learning this basic thing. I never ever force myself to learn any fancy words, though I know, but I don't use deliberately that thinking if I use what is the I'm not showing you that okay I'm like advanced speaker and this and that. But Indian people
Yeah.
when they speak, they just use so many fancy words in order to show them that yes I'm like advanced type of speaker here. And even I listen I love listening broadcasts and so many videos, so I can see they don't use fancy word, they just speak normal word. So we don't need to think that we have to learn so many words. No, no, no. It's a such first thing first we have to complete basic thing like past tense, present tense and future tense. If you are perfect, just practice by yourself and you can find people to talk, and by this way anyone can become fluent English definitely. We don't need to do so many things in my opinion, because so many
Yes.
people in the beginning people are like misguided. They just think okay should I go for pronunciation and should I learn so many this and that. They don't know the process. So nobody told me, but I have observed by myself that anyone can become fluent English by this way after learning basic things. Because overall
So
we just
when you
speak.
are able to speak at least basic, then you can enhance your vocabulary, your pronunciation simultaneously. Because when we are talking to each other, so there is no need to use fancy words. Yeah, but when you are teaching your students, that time, because they have need for learning advanced or intermediate levels vocabulary, so that time you can teach them. But whenever we are talking to each other, so definitely we have to speak with normal, that we can understand to each other, and the viewer and our co-learners, they can also learn from us. So our motive is like that.
Correct. Everything will come to you, every advanced thing by listening, because now you are speaking. Now you know how to use all the thing in your conversation, in your story, how to ask question. So it will be easy for you to use all the idiom phrases and everything gradually by listening. You don't need to do hard work on it. But in the beginning, if you are doing this, you are just saying, of course, first I am going to learn fancy word, this and that. So it might be difficult for you. So I know whenever I talk to my friend, I just use so many idiom phrases like "let the cat out of the bag." Where were you yesterday? So I was like feeling fish out of the water. Why didn't you call me that day? So I just use. I love, but I don't use deliberately in order to show that yes, I know this type of English. No, no. I just speak basically in such as I like we just speak in our native language in Hindi. So we don't need so I don't know, though I'm just this is my mother tongue, but I don't know so many words related Hindi, but I talk
Yes.
fluent. So we don't need to put like idiom phrases and so many things. Even we don't speak in Hindi. So like that, this language is also like if you are able to make other people understand and you are getting other people, this is a language. You are not going to give any IS exam.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. Whenever you are going for giving any competitive exams, so that time definitely you should know the words, vocabulary, and pronunciation are the things that you don't know, no, never know that when it comes to in front of you and you have to need for speaking like these types of things. So for learning deliberately, you can learn or you can use those words, but not for communication. But it's okay
Yeah,
for if the person want to learn like this, so they can.
Gradually, everything will become easy for you. But first, just believe in basic thing. Just try to speak small,
Yeah.
small sentences and just know the root of this language, and then you go ahead. So okay, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you so much that you have given me your precious time. It was lovely conversation with you. So okay, we will meet
Same
soon.
here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll
Okay,
meet again and we'll create another video for our co-learners that they
yeah,
can also take benefit from us. Okay.
okay,
Nice to talk to you. Bye bye. Take care.
ma'am. Okay.